What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome back to my Let's Play of WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 for the Xbox 360. Yesterday, we got planned out that we are having a triple threat match at SummerSlam between myself, Chris Masters, and Trish Stratus for the WWE title, and that should be coming up right about now. There she is. Triple threat for the title, so I guess let's do this.
I've got to tell you, the board of directors can usually be counted on to be a voice of reason in the WWE, but it seems like they've answered a controversial problem with an equally controversial solution.
Yep.
Will you stop being so sexist? Why can't you just admit that it's okay for a woman to be involved in a WWE title match? This isn't the 1950s, JR.
That's completely beside the point, King, and you know it. The board has made a triple threat match that essentially is going to be a handicap match. I don't even think Trish Stratus can legally be a WWE champion. She's not even in the division. And under these 2-on-1 circumstances, I have a hard time picturing the masterpiece Chris Masters walking out of SummerSlam without the WWE Championship.
We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, welcome to Thursday here on this channel. On this show, big thing to start off with here, I do not know. As of I record this at 10 o'clock in the morning, there will be a singular screenshot, the first screenshot of WWE 2K18 today. And by the time this video is up, you'll already know, but I don't know as I sit here and record this. And I'm sure it'll be fine. Like, I'm sure a bunch of channels will go out there and make videos about that one screenshot. I'm not, like, what do you even say at that point? Hey, it's a screenshot. Look at it. Making a 5-minute or 10-minute video about a screenshot seems insane. It would have to be the craziest screenshot in the world. Like, alright, if they put out a screenshot that had, like, CM Punk in it, alright, sure, then yes, make a video. But otherwise, why?
I can't remember the last time I've seen a man have to fight so hard to win back something that he never rightfully lost.
Come on, admit it. Don't you get tired of all his moaning and complaining about being screwed out of the WWE title?
Actually, I've been extremely impressed with how he's managed to restrain himself thus far, King. I can only imagine that he's saving it all for the ring.
So yes, unless your screenshot is like, hey, here's a screenshot of that's recreating the Edge and Lita live sex celebration. Like, otherwise, there's no reason to make a video about a singular screenshot. But it's gonna happen. You know it's gonna happen. Also, every video game company, every major game company has been guilty of what is referred to as a bullshot, which is to say they make screenshots look better than they're actually going to look in the actual game itself. It's been a practice for years and years and years and years and years, so don't get too hyped up being like, wow, the graphics, because they've got that maxed out to a level that you might not actually be able to attain in the video game. And everyone does it. EA does it every year with their sports games. Even Nintendo, with the original Wii, those screenshots looked way cleaner than any Wii game ever looked on component cables. Come on now. Regardless, I imagine it'll be either Seth Rollins or Kurt Angle or Brock Lesnar or, you know, somebody big in their very first screenshot. Now, for me, you know, I will certainly make a video when they put out a trailer. But think back to last year's video. I did the reaction video on that trailer. Why is Trish not in the ring? What? She's in this match, right? Think back to last year's video where I did a reaction to the 2K17 trailer. And was very critical of that trailer. And man, people got real salty in the comments. No, it's gonna be great, it's gonna be great! Look how 2K17 turned out. So, all I'm trying to say. Anyway, there is other, like, you know, non-video game wrestling news that is wrestling news today that I'm gonna get to. I kinda had to get that out of the way at the top of the show. And first and foremost, it seems like this Bayley shoulder injury is legit, which is a shame, and we'll see if she actually makes it to SummerSlam. They have to Chris Masters. If they have to reassess their plans for SummerSlam for the Raw Women's title and having a challenger for Alexa Bliss. So at least it wasn't the champion getting hurt, because that's obviously a much larger problem if the champion has an injury a few weeks before the show. So, best of luck to Bayley. Hopefully it's not serious. Hopefully it's, pretty reasonably... And there's your cutscene. There's your cutscene. I'm gonna get screwed either way, so the match didn't even matter. The match didn't even matter. Can't even win on my own merits. Not cool. Not cool. Oh, cutscenes.
Here it comes, JR. Your new WWE Champion, the Masterpiece.
What? Trish, no. Trish, no. Oh.
Trish just gave a low blow.
No, Trish. She's gonna pin me, isn't she?
Trish is
She's gonna pin me, isn't she?
My God.
Match is like, no.
Trish damn
Sorry.
near knocked his block off with that title belt.
This is so
How
dumb.
is this fair?
Oh, and there goes Masters. Similar treatment. 1, 2.
What
Yeah.
has she done?
That happened.
What has Trish done?
That happened.
This was premeditated.
All right.
This is her game plan for tonight.
I mean, she pinned me.
History has just been made, JR.
Oh, referee,
Trish Stratus
too.
might be the first female WWE champion in history. But wait, I don't want to sound sexist, but I'm not sure that Trish is legally
That's what
allowed
JR just
to hold
said.
that title.
I'm sure she's not.
5 minutes
King.
ago.
That would be like a 300-pounder winning the cruiserweight title, or a single superstar winning both tag team titles.
I mean, that's kind of happened before.
Maybe I'm just a little more open-minded than you, JR, but I'm proud of the barrier that Trish Stratus has broken here tonight. And I'm going to give her a special treat and let her celebrate with the King tonight.
Isn't she a little old for you, King? The SummerSlam Arena and the 4 Faces of Foley package. Stratus refuses to yield. Trish Stratus is not, I repeat, not the WWE Champion.
Hey there, it's Mickey. Look, I'm really sorry about how the triple threat title match turned out for you last night, but you have to look at the silver lining, okay? Like tonight, I'm going to get a chance to win the WWE title from Trish. I know you and all the rest of the boys in the back will be cheering for me tonight, so wish me luck, okay? Bye.
Why do I care? I'm playing Trish versus Mickey for some reason. Alright. Shouldn't she have 2 belts? Shouldn't she have both belts?
On the way to the ring.
What? Anyhow, in other wrestling news, there was a Sports Illustrated article saying that Brock's return to UFC is pretty imminent. Now, obviously, that is pending him passing the USADA testing procedure, but who's to say you can't get them a little bit of extra money? There's a lot of money on the table for a Brock Lesnar-John Jones fight. So, just slide him a little something to kind of just overlook him doping up again. Or John Jones doping up again. But that he will fulfill his obligations for the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania. Sure, fine, whatever. There was also an additional aside there where they said that Paul Heyman has been advocating that the winner at SummerSlam should be Joe. Like, Joe should be the next Universal Champion, which I think is a good choice because I don't want to see Roman as champ again. And maybe it's a little too early for Braun Strowman, but Joe's been doing this thing for a while, and Joe has that intensity, that intangible aura about him. At least give him a month or 2 with the belt. Could be fun. Anyway, speaking of that, though, that apparently the word around is that they are trying to keep the finish for the SummerSlam main event Fatal 4-Way very, very secret. They don't want anybody knowing, even the people who are in the match. Even Brock, who gets to know what the finish is way in advance of all his matches. They don't want anybody knowing until, the day of the show, or, hours before the show, or whatever. Because they want to keep that tippy-top secret. Which, is admirable, because as wrestling fans, you want to be surprised, right? But I'm just curious how that actually impacts the rest of, whatever that stuff is. And if that means, hey, they're gonna get the belt to Joe, or hey, we're gonna have a John Jones run-in, because it's top secret and no one's gonna know until it actually happens. That could be crazy. That would certainly pop your mainstream, stuff if you manage to make it a wrestling angle and a UFC angle. That could be just over the top in a way that they haven't managed to attain in a while. But all I'm saying is, SummerSlam better have pyro. That's your second or third biggest show of the year. It's certainly the biggest show in this half of the year. It needs pyro. Come on now. Yeah. So top secret SummerSlam finish. I'm curious who's gonna win. That's gonna make predictions real interesting because usually with predictions there's the betting odds and the common sense stuff and whatever else. Mick kick, boom. Mick kick to the face. 2, 3. Easy enough. I'm still playing on normal, but whatever.
What's this? It's Stephanie McMahon.
What's this?
It's gonna be a big night when the daughter of the chairman of the board pays us a visit.
For a month now, I've watched this whole title controversy unfold. I'm not going to stand for it any longer. The board of directors may have failed to make a decision, but I am going to remedy that right now.
That text wasn't in the thing there, you guys.
My family, the McMahon family, created that title. And for the good of Raw and all the people out there, I'm taking it back.
Can she do that?
I mean,
her last name was
yeah,
McMahon the
McMahon.
last time I checked. You want to tell her she can't, King?
Hey, there's only one dominant female in the WWE, ladies, and you're looking at her. But Trish, I've got to admit, I kind of admire what you pulled off, so I'm not sending you away empty-handed. I'm gonna give the previous champion a title opportunity at Unforgiven, but I'm gonna let you pick his opponent, because I know how you like doing favors for the boys in the back.
How dare you? How dare you?
Well, Trish Stratus may no longer be the WWE champion, but she's going to choose one of the contenders for the vacated title.
Shelton Benjamin.
You seem to be under the mistaken impression that Trish ever was the WWE champion, King. I think Stephanie made it pretty clear that she wasn't and never could be.
Well, alright, Dan. Who will Trish choose? Trish would not disclose who her choice might be, but she has promised to reveal him tonight as a contender in a triple threat match against attackslug and her former protege, Chris Masters. But that mystery will have to wait until tomorrow. I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos every day, and I'll see you next time right here on this channel. And I'm out.